Siiiiiii, baby! Welcome back to another edition of the Futbol Forever podcast, a podcast where we talk about the LigaMX and everything going on around Mexican football. And we all know what's going on right now. El Tri, baby, El Tri in the World Cup. Against all odds. Even some of us kind of were afraid and we're nervous about this game. But baby, they believed. Those that mattered believed, and they pulled through. Mexico defeats Germany against all odds in game 1 of their World Cup. Oh my, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Oh, what a game. I mean, when El Chucky Lozano, the chosen one, El Chucky Lozano, buried that one and put it past Manuel Neuer. I mean, I haven't celebrated a goal that ferociously. I haven't jumped around like that in a very, very long time, man. It had been a while. But, I mean, only the World Cup can do that to you. Only a World Cup fever can do that to you. Because we had chances, man. We had chance after chance in the counter in the first half, and we were wasting them, man. We were wasting them, but finally El Chucky cuts, gets Ozil out of the way, and with his right foot he buries it. Oh, what a goal! What a game from Mexico, and what a game plan from Juan Carlos Osorio. A man who was heavily criticized nonstop for about 3 years by a portion of the Mexican media. A lot of Osorio critics, a ton of them, is now almost a national hero. You know, Osorio is hot right now, and everyone wants interviews and everyone wants pictures with Osorio. Osorio put together a fantastic game plan. And I don't want to say Mexico neutralized Germany, because Germany obviously had a ton of chances as well. But Mexico really put Germany in a tough spot and made a ton of German players look bad. Müller did not have a good game. Ozil was nowhere to be found. Toni Kroos didn't really have a good game. Who else can we say? Khedira. Oh my goodness, Khedira gets subbed off. He had a terrible match. Boateng, we made him look bad too. Man, I mean the German team just did not look good, and that's in part, and the majority of it, because of the players' execution of Osorio's game plan. You know what I mean? This man planned this game months in advance. He held certain things, and didn't put them on display to catch the Germans off guard, and it worked to perfection, especially in the first half. I know you've heard this, I'm sure 100 times or more, but the first half of the Mexico-Germany game was some of the best football I've ever seen from El Tri. You know what I mean? I was born in 92. I'm 26 years old. I've seen my fair share of El Tri matches, and the first half, it could have finished 3-0. Let's go with 2-0. You know, obviously Germany did have some chances. They did force a couple, maybe one epic Memo Ochoa save, that one free kick that Ochoa saved. Oof, what a save from San Memo Ochoa. But El Tri played that first half perfectly, as perfect as you can expect, facing off against Germany, the current World Cup champions. El Tri executed Osorio's plan to perfection, and now there is a long line of critics of Osorio, non-believers, a long line of them asking for forgiveness, and Osorio, I'm sure, will accept these people with open arms, man. Jump on board. Let's all celebrate the win from El Tri. But hey, man, it's only the first game. Yes, it sucks, and we all have to keep our feet planted and our head in the right place, not in the clouds. We got work to do, man. We still have work to do. Korea is not going to be an easy game. Sweden is not going to be an easy game. Sweden, as I'm recording this today, defeated South Korea by the score of 1-0 with a penalty. Hey, it's not going to be easy. We're not done yet, but in the meantime, we can celebrate. We can celebrate. The players already need to get their heads in the game and make sure they prepare correctly for Korea and for Sweden, because nothing is won yet. This is a fantastic opportunity to go far in this tournament, And we definitely wouldn't want our Mexican national team to let it all go to waste. This preparation, this celebration, to let the hype die. No, man, we cannot do that. We have to defeat Korea. We have to defeat Sweden. Let's win all the games. Let's hope that Brazil wins their group. And let's see either Switzerland or Serbia in the round of 16 in the knockout stages. And let's just hope for el quinto partido. Let's hope this is the year, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, man. That's just what we can hope to do, and let's prepare for Korea. So, yeah, man, back to the Germany game. Man, what a match. The lineup, man. The lineup actually surprised me. Not defensively. I wasn't, too sure if he was going to start Gallardo or Layún. He started both. The man, Juan Carlos Osorio, starts both. He starts Gallardo as the left back, and he puts Layún in as a right attacking mid, a right mid. Layún there, when I saw it, I was like, well, let's hope for the best. Layún as a right, sure, why not? You know what I mean? We all know Layún can play in the midfield, but I hadn't seen him play, as a right mid, a right attacking mid, or right winger at times. I don't know. I hadn't seen him there, but it worked out perfectly. I would have, I will admit, before the game started, when I saw the lineup, I was like, I would have rather have seen Tecatito Corona in the place of Layún, someone with more, obviously with more offensive tools than Layún. But we're playing Germany, you know what I mean? We're playing Germany. You needed Layún there because Layún is obviously more defensively than Tecatito. Layún is going to run more, and Layún does offer something on the offensive. He can shoot from distance. Layún can shoot from distance. He can cross very, very well. I know at some point in some of his a season with Portugal, with Porto, in Portugal, he was the leader of assists of the Portuguese league at some point. So Layún could send cross. He gets plenty of assists. He could shoot from distance. So he has something to offer on the offensive end. And then the man will never stop running. The man is pretty good on defense, and that's just something that Tecatito Corona is not gonna give you. Not like Layún at least. So I guess I could see why Osorio started Layún. And hey, man, although Layún, he had a few shots that went wide of the goal, Layún was dangerous. Layún was dangerous on the counterattack. I mean, the whole Mexican national team obviously was dangerous on the counterattack, but there was certain, chances, especially in the second half, that Layún was one-on-one with Boateng. So what else can we say, man? The plan worked, and what else can we say about Gallardo? What a game from Jesus Gallardo, the new player for Rayados de Monterrey. What a game from Gallardo. I will admit, I was not a fan, especially the game he had against Denmark. I just had a lot of questions about Gallardo, but mis respetos, my respects. Gallardo played a flawless game. I know I was monitoring the game on Twitter and the pulse of the game on Twitter, even from people that don't follow El Tri, that aren't El Tri fans, just random people, neutral fans of the sport. And they're like, who is this Jesus Gallardo guy? He's playing a great game. Man, I mean, hats off to Jesus Gallardo. What a fantastic match. It was just a great match from everyone. From the entire team, but the man of the match, if we have to give it to someone, who we're going to give it to. Nope. It's not El Chucky Lozano. I know some of you guys will agree. Héctor Herrera, what a match. Zorrillo. I mean, a standing ovation for Héctor Herrera. The man never stopped running, and he has a little bit of a fame of like being kind of sluggish, of not running behind the ball. This match, the man did not stop. He played all game, and I didn't know if he could do it. The entire game. But I remember in the second half, there was a play where he loses the ball, and then I'm like, oh no, there he goes. He's taking a while to get back up. He's being a little, sluggish and slow. He darted back up. He chased the ball and recovered, and I was like, yes, there we go. That's what we've been waiting for. Héctor Herrera played a fantastic match. He outplayed Toni Kroos. He outplayed Khedira. He outplayed Ozil all at once. Héctor Herrera, what a match from him. he had a couple of shots from long distance that Neuer was easily able to control them, but man, the dude just defensively, offensively, he was always a threat. Man of the match has definitely has to go to Hector Herrera. El Chucky also ran a ton. El Chucky, honorable mention, I guess you can say, with his goal. El Chucky just has a way of things going for him on his debut. On his debut in the Liga MX, he scores against America. In his debut in the Eredivisie with PSV, he comes off the bench, if I remember correctly, and he scores. In his debut in his first World Cup, El Chucky Lozano scores against Germany. I mean, he just has a way of scoring in his debuts. More, hopefully, in his next team, because we all know it's a matter of time before El Chucky gets picked up from PSV, and hopefully it's this summer, after this World Cup, or maybe during the World Cup. Hell, why not? Hopefully El Chucky goes to a different team, and he keeps this upward trend of his, because in my eyes, man, he's the chosen one. El Chucky just shows character. He shows up, like they say in Mexico, no arruga. He has that fiery personality. You're not gonna get him nervous. You're not gonna get him scared. El Chucky Lozano will show up. He was going one-on-one, endless times all night against Kimmich. El Chucky Lozano, yes sir. Hopefully we can see him play in the big leagues at some point in his career. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But I believe, man, if El Chucky keeps up going like this, and I said it in some of the highlight videos that I have uploaded on the channel, if El Chucky Lozano is in good form, if he's playing well, if Hector Herrera is in good form, if he's playing well, like they are now, we're gonna be okay, baby. We're gonna be okay. And so far, so good. They show up in the toughest test for El Tri so far in the group stage. Against Germany, El Chucky shows up with a go. Hector Herrera shows up, plays 90 minutes, has a fantastic match. And if both of them are playing well, we're going to be all right. Now, thankfully, it's not only just them two doing everything. El Chicharito Hernandez, although, he got some flack for certain decisions he took in game, certain opportunities that he might have kind of wasted, especially in the first half. I remember a counterattack play. I think Herrera or Vela passed him the ball. He had a ton of time to take the shot, but it fell to his left leg, his weak foot, and El Chicharito doubted. He took a little bit too long. He tried to cut back, put the ball on his right foot, and by then, obviously the German defense had recovered. Wasted opportunity right there. In the second half, he had a 2-on-1. I think it was against Boateng. I don't remember who it was. It was him and Vela, and all he had to do was send in a good pass to Vela, and he sent it a little bit too strong out of Vela's reach. But El Chicharito never stopped running. Chicharito gave the assist to Chucky Lozano. In my opinion, it was a good game from Chicharo. Sure, he had some opportunities. I mean, and can you believe it? We're even discussing this. I can't believe what I'm about to say, but we had the opportunities. It wasn't only Chicharo that missed some. Layun had some as well. We had the chance to defeat Germany by 2 to 3 goals. Obviously Germany did have their opportunities, especially in the second half. They required a little bit of work from Ochoa, but Mexico could have defeated Germany by 3 goals, and that sounds insane. But if we were a little bit more dialed in on those counters, man, we could have. It sounds crazy to even say it. I don't even want to repeat it anymore because, hey, man, I'm happy with the 1-0 victory. But yeah, man, if Mexico was a little bit more dialed in the first half, we had some epic counterattacks. El Chicharo, when that ball landed on his weak foot, he could have taken the shot. He could have gotten a good shot off. He didn't, so that was a wasted opportunity. In the second half, that 2-on-1 counterattack opportunity with Chicharito and Vela, if we bury that one, I mean, come on, man, it would have killed the game. We would have ended the match right there. But hey, it didn't happen. 1-0 victory. Mexico defeats Germany. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness, man. All the videos, all the memes that have popped, that have been generated because of this win are epic, man. Are epic. You have the grandma or the mom that is giving every player the blessing, as the Mexican national team is lined up for the national anthem. You have La Señora, right there with the blessings, persinando one by one. He gave Ochoa double the blessing, and thanks to her, and obviously Juan Carlos Osorio and the players, thanks to her, we won this match. You have the Mexicans in Russia after the match, after the victory, dancing to La Chona in Russia. There's a dude on top of a car just having fun. The parties that have spurred from this, worldwide, with Mexicans everywhere, Mexicans in the United States, Mexicans in Mexico, obviously Mexicans in Russia. I saw a video of Mexicans in Berlin, in Germany, having a party, celebrating the win in between hundreds, if not thousands of German fans. The parties, the memes, the Vine, whatever, the videos that have come out of this victory are just, oh man, it makes it that much sweeter that we can enjoy it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the replay of El Chucky Lozano's goal, man. I can't get tired of it. It's just, it gives me goosebumps. It almost brings tears to my eyes once again. There was definitely tears from me during the goal. After the game, I just, the overwhelming sense of joy and all the emotion, because, a lot of us, including myself, I was like, okay, maybe we can get the draw. We can, find a way to get a positive result. But, it was Germany, you know what I mean? It wasn't, crazy or being pessimistic to think that Mexico, was going to lose or was going to not beat Germany. But they did it, man. They believed in themselves. They believed in Osorio's system, in Osorio's words, and they defeated Germany, man. We beat Germany, and now we're set up kind of nicely for, thinking ahead for the knockout stages. Hopefully if we get there, if we have positive results against Korea and against Sweden, we're set up nicely. It's looking like it's setting up nicely for the knockout stages. But that's all hopefully banking on obviously El Tri winning their remaining matches or getting positive results in their remaining matches, and Brazil winning their group. Brazil tied against Switzerland 1-1 last night, so I was hoping for a Brazil win. I still think obviously Brazil will win their group. But it's almost impossible not to start thinking ahead and not to start to get excited about the possibility of facing against Serbia or against Switzerland in the knockout stages in the round of 16, and just praying and yearning for that quinto partido that we've all so desperately desired for a very, very long time. And why not more, man? Why not quarterfinal? Why not semifinals? Why not the final? Obviously we gotta be real, but hey, man, if these guys believe in themselves, why can't we believe in them? So, they've taught us a valuable lesson. I mean, they really, really have. And I don't mean to get deep and stuff like that, but believe in yourself. Like, why not? Sure. Like you're going to be underdogs in a ton of different scenarios, not just, on the pitch, but in life. But believe in yourself, have belief, try your best, work hard. And you will surprise yourself sometimes, man. You definitely will. So, big ups to the Mexican national team. Let's celebrate it as fans, man. Let's celebrate it, and let's keep getting to work, man. Let's keep getting to work, because this isn't over yet. So, closing thoughts, feelings. I'm about to wrap up this podcast. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed listening as much as I've enjoyed talking to you guys and recording this. But closing thoughts, the biggest losers in this scenario, in the Mexico defeating Germany outcome, it has to be Sweden and Korea, man. Has to be Sweden and Korea, because now, Mexico has probably awakened a giant. I cannot see a scenario where Germany doesn't wake up and doesn't pick up positive results against against Sweden and against Korea. I don't see it happening, man. Germany is going to be desperate now. It's now or never for Germany. And it's Korea and Sweden. We've unleashed the beast on Korea and Sweden, and we're just standing back now. We did our job, and now Germany's gonna be desperate. Germany's gonna be playing probably at another level for their next couple of matches against Korea and Sweden. So sorry, I guess. Yeah, sorry about that, Korea fans and Sweden fans, but we've probably unleashed the beast, unleashed the German beast, and have awakened the giant. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe Germany just doesn't have a good World Cup and doesn't make it out of the group stage. Although it sounds crazy saying that, but I think Korea as well, for our next match, for Mexico's next match against Korea, Korea lost to Sweden by a margin of 1-0. Korea, it's now or never for them too. You cannot lose this match against El Tri. You lose, you don't win the match, and then you have to face off against Germany. Like it's looking tough for Korea, but that's why they're going to be desperate. They're going to play with nothing to lose. And Mexico has to keep up their form like they did against Germany. They have to keep that up. We have to be consistent because this match against Korea is not going to be easy. They're going to be desperate, just like Germany. So definitely am nervous about this Korea match, but at the same time, I'm confident that the guys that El Tri will come out. It's going to be a totally different match, totally different style. Korea from Germany. I'm looking forward to seeing what lineup Osorio comes out with for the Korea match, because he's going to make a couple of changes in the lineup. I'm almost positive of it, you know what I mean? And you can't blame him. It's a different team. It's a different style of play that we're facing. He's got to make adjustments, and it's Osorio, and he likes his rotaciones. So we'll see what he comes up with. But at this point, all of us Mexico fans, it doesn't matter if Ochoa is as a midfielder, we're gonna believe in him. But nah, man, Osorio knows what he's doing. He studies, and he knows what he's gonna face against Korea. So yeah, man, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to me, rant on and give up my thoughts and opinions, and hear me, I guess, reflect on this great victory, historic victory for El Tri and for all of us Mexico fans. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Futbol forever out.